Matt, tell me the biggest mistake that you made in your business.
I don't want to tell you the biggest mistake, not because I'm afraid to tell you, but this is the thing I think about my business a lot. That was a mistake I really wanted to make, and Allison completely talked me out of it, which was really interesting. So we went to Imaging, and we did like a pre-conference, and there was these ladies in the conference, and they were so excited about like mini sessions, and like they did like the fuzzy bunny rabbit thing, and like the baby ducks, and they had like all the bays and props and stuff like that. And I came back to Allison, like she was at another class. It was like pre-con classes, and she was in another class, and she was like, I was like, this is what we should do, because they were like in Denny's background catalog or something like that. Yeah. And they were showing off pictures like, look at my bunny set, and I was like, this is what we want to do, and she was like, no, like we're not going to do that. And I was like, no, but we could like get the big phone numbers for our seniors, like the whole like proppy thing, and I was convinced for like months that that's what we could do, and we could make money doing this. And in hindsight, I am really glad for our particular business we didn't do that. I'm not saying it's not a bad business or anything. I'm just glad that I didn't go down that path, because of what we're doing now in our business. I don't think we could have done both really. And so it wasn't like the biggest mistake I ever made, but it was like almost the biggest mistake I ever made. Because I mean, our business would look completely different today. Right. That's not good or bad, but I think bunny and duck pictures would have burned me out by now. But what we're doing now, I think, I don't know. That's the biggest mistake I think Allison prevented me from doing.
Smart woman.
Right.
I think the biggest mistake that I made in my business was, this is my 12th year, and I think I waited a little too long to get a handle on the business stuff, which seems weird because now that's what I talk about and speak about. But it's because I know that my business could have been even better and stronger sooner. Yeah. And I would have not wasted tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah. By not having really strong systems in place, really, really concrete pricing, and really great policies that I wasn't afraid to stand behind. Because, I look back at some of my earlier years where, I was making decisions out of emotion, mm-hmm. and making decisions
or fear,
yeah. And, and I think it was a lack of confidence where, people who are starting now have such wonderful resources to be able to draw on, like us, because we've made all these mistakes.
Right.
That now they can learn from our mistakes and hopefully not duplicate them by getting policies, procedures, really strong pricing.
Right.
Ways to handle things before they actually happen. We always joke that, policies are made from problems, and and I think that we would have had a much stronger business had we had a lot of these policies in place before.
Yeah, I agree.
So learn from your peers.
Yeah. But that doesn't necessarily mean like copy them, but like there's really good resources out there now, and it's amazing like what's out there now compared to when we started, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
So.